What's going on, guys? This is Meant Tech, and yeah, it's been a big year for tech in 2023 for me. So here are my top picks of my favorite tech that I've used in 2023. First, the Pixel 8 Pro. In my opinion, an amazing phone from Google's lineup this year. I think after we've had lots of different variations of Google phones, from the Pixel 4a 5G, Pixel 4a and the Pixel 4a, which was just a bit mid, to be honest, it looks like Google have finally combined all of the great features from the older phones, added some much better newer ones into this phone. Now, this phone is probably an equivalent of an iPhone. Like, if you're getting an Android phone and you didn't want to get, the sketchy Huawei's, I'm not saying all Huawei phones are sketchy, but some of them, or like some of the companies that are, some of the companies with a bad reputation, like OnePlus or any of those other phones, then this is the phone for you. It is very expensive, but it comes with lots of different AI features, like as is seen on the screen now, which is amazing, and comes with great cameras, an amazing design, and overall amazing features. We also do get improved Face ID on this phone, which is important. I think Face ID will become the modern way of unlocking phones, but in the meantime, we do have Touch ID. Now, I've used Pixels before. I have the Pixel 6a, and I also do have the Pixel 6 Pro. It's not mine, it's my parents'. But yeah, these phones are generally amazing, and so these phones will just be another step up from that. And I don't expect any less from Google in the future. I think that these Google phones will continue to improve, and overall, they have amazing safety features with the Titan M2 chip, Tensor G3, and an amazing screen with this phone. I think it's 120 Hz, which is great. Okay. What other reason should you? Is there any other reasons you should get the Pixel 8 Pro? Yes, in the future, whilst the Google ecosystem isn't like that big now, you do have the Pixel Buds and stuff like that. In the future, it looks like Google's ecosystem is going to grow. We have the Pixel Watch 2 and some other stuff, but Google's ecosystem does not compare to Apple's. I don't think it ever will, at least for the time being. So yeah, in the future, definitely buy this phone, because in 2024, I think Google's ecosystem is going to increase, and this phone will just become even better reason to buy. Second, the iPhone 12 mini. In my opinion, this phone is highly underrated. I think people do underestimate the older iPhones because these iPhones have lots of power and are quite old. In my opinion, older iPhones are severely underrated. I think because the older iPhones are so good anyway, it doesn't really make a difference. For example, with this phone, the iPhone 12 mini, we do have an A14 Bionic chip, which is still an amazing chip and is still extremely fast. So that's the point. It's as if iPhones don't age. Like, honestly, this phone's chip is still faster than the Pixel 6a that I use, and I find that fine to use on a day-to-day basis. We have an amazing design with this phone, and you can check out my full long-term review of this phone on the channel. But yeah, this phone is amazing. In such a small package, we get so many amazing features, and I think that's amazing. And with this phone, we do also get some great cameras, being a 12 megapixel wide and a 60 megapixel ultra wide camera. Honestly though, with this phone, I think we'll get an amazing package. The battery life. Well, it was a concern on this phone, well, definitely on iPhone 12 minis anyway, and it probably still is a bit of a concern. But overall, with modern features like wireless charging and MagSafe, most importantly, it really doesn't matter, because honestly, with this phone, you'll be getting an amazing experience, and you'll be able to, and you'll also be able to charge your battery really quick with MagSafe and wireless charging. Computational photography is something that is great with this phone. We do have Apple's new photo engine at the time anyway, which is still going to be good now with this phone. But compared to the newer phones like the Google Pixel 8 Pro and even some of the A-series phones from Google, I feel like they will compare quite highly, like with the Google Pixel 7a. But it will not be anywhere close to the pros of the world from Apple themselves, and generally speaking from other companies like Samsung, because, well, this is a mini phone, iPhone 12 mini. It is quite old anyway, so there's still a lot of progress that has been made, but overall this is an amazing buy in 2022, and I really do like the product ready version of this phone. So next is the iPhone 14 series, and I chose the iPhone 14 series specifically because, well, they're not the newest for one. The iPhone 13 is probably a bit too old, and the iPhone 14 is a great combination of the both. It has some great features and is a bit cheaper than the newer iPhones, and in my opinion, this is just a middle ground in terms of your first iPhone. Personally, as a first iPhone, the iPhone 14 might be a little bit expensive, so you could look at the iPhone 13 series, but if you're coming from an iPhone 7, 8, iPhone 9 or iPhone X, the iPhone 14 is a perfect jump, because, well, the iPhone 15s, no one needs an iPhone 15. If you want great features in a good package, then get a Pixel 6a, which we'll talk more about later. But yeah, overall, the iPhone 14 is a great phone, but like at the same time, you do not need an iPhone 14. Honestly, you don't need an iPhone anyway, because they seem like they're too expensive and don't actually come with decent features. And on a day-to-day basis, the iPhone 14, I'm sure, I haven't used it, it's probably going to be a great phone to use. But yeah, the iPhone 14 is a good recommendation if you're coming from an older iPhone, and you want a phone to jump up to that is a bit bigger than the iPhone 12, so has more screen real estate and has a better refresh rate. So this is a big thing. But yeah, the iPhone 14. So next is the Google Pixel 6a, and I've used this phone for a long time. It is my daily driver, and yeah, this is an amazing phone. Yes, the Google Pixel 7a is already out, but like honestly, the Pixel 6a is fine. It comes with the Google Tensor chip, which still runs decent for the most part. If you want a phone that's gonna like properly, run you like £700 and stuff to get you, amazing graphics and like flawless FPS in games like COD and stuff like that, yeah, there are phones out there, the iPhone for you. But if you want a phone that will just get the job done on a day-to-day basis and won't complain, this phone is perfect. It comes at a decently good price point of around £150 actually you can find this for, which is an amazing price point for this phone, but at the same time lacks some of the wireless charging features. It does come with water resistance though, which is great for a modern phone like this, because honestly, if it didn't come with water resistance at this price point, it's just kind of a waste of money, because honestly, water resistance is such an important feature in our daily phone. So for this phone to come with water resistance, it just makes it such a better phone. We have amazing cameras on the Google Pixel 6a. I think whilst these cameras are still the low quality ones from the old Pixel A series, it still makes for an amazing photo making experience, and you can get some amazing photo results with this phone. No matter what camera you have, in general, you can get some amazing results out of this phone anyway. So yeah, Pixel. Now, the AirPods 3. In my opinion, a great pair of headphones for any user. More specifically iPhone users, because honestly the AirPods 3 is just such a better deal with an iPhone. But honestly, regardless, you get amazing sound quality with this phone, which is great. In my opinion, on a day-to-day basis, using these headphones have been great, because they kind of don't feel like they're there. It's hard to explain, and I explain a lot more in my full review, but like with these headphones, they kind of feel invisible. This is different to the Beats Studio Buds, which we'll talk about a bit later. But yeah, they literally feel invisible in your ear, which is great and can provide a really good effect. It has a sleek, minimalistic design and provides great sound quality. So overall, yeah, the AirPods 3 are an amazing tech accessory for anyone looking for some cheap headphones. Next, we have the Beats Studio Buds, and in my opinion, these are a great pair of headphones as well. They come with features like that the AirPods 3 may lack, such as noise cancellation and transparency mode, and also IPX for water resistant. What's interesting with these headphones though, however, is that they are almost half the price, and they're also compatible, or more cross-compatible with iPhones and Android. In my opinion, with these headphones, they do sound great, that's true. But the AirPods are probably going to last longer, and you can probably keep the AirPods for a year or two longer than you could with the Beats Studio Buds. As well as this, the AirPods just feel a lot more expensive, a lot more modern. But yeah, the Beats Studio Buds are a great option for people who want headphones that sound a bit better, probably overall with the noise cancellation. And if you want some headphones that aren't as boring as the AirPods 3, since the Beats Studio Buds comes in different colors like silver, and with the Beats Studio Buds Plus we have a transparent design as well as red. So yeah, Beats Studio Buds, some great pair of headphones. So that was it for my tech accessories for 2023, some of my favorites, and hopefully you guys can take some learnings from this video, some things that you might want to buy for 2024, and yeah. All these things have some amazing features. So yeah, I feel like, as we're going to get some more accessories in 2024, yeah, the ecosystem is only going to grow. So getting your foot in now will be the best. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.